Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. It's a comparison. I'm going to compare two whiskies from Distell, one from Deanston and one from Bunnahabhain. Both got the 12-year-old age statements on them, both 46.3% ABV, both natural colour, and both non-chill filtered. So, basically, it's a real measure of the tapes here, guys, from the same stable, different distilleries. One's up there in Islay, and the other one's up there in the Highlands. Can we compare them? Are you a Deanston 12 fan? Dive into the comments and let me know. Are you a Bunnahabhain 12 fan? Dive into the comments and let me know. So I'd just love to see these side by side. If it came to deciding if I had to buy one, if you happen to hang around to the end and you can stay with me to the end, I'm going to pick a winner. And we'll see how that one goes. I've got no clue what the winner is at the minute. So this tasting is going to be purely on that. So without any further ado, guys, I'm going to start with let's do the Bunna. Let's do this. So it's been covered up. They've both been covered up for the last hour, guys. So I'm trying to keep everything as fair as I can. Lovely little Bunnahabhain Warehouse 9 glass in this. I thought I'd keep it Bunnahabhain. The Deanston 12 is kicking around in a little Whiskey Friend glass. So colour-wise, if I compare both colours, looking at that, I'm surprised. Obviously the Bunna's in a black bottle, and I'm surprised that Deanston was the darkest Deanston I've seen for a while. And when I reviewed it before, it was so dark. Both amber, both light amber. In fact, I think the Deanston, to me, looking at it now, I think the Deanston looks the darkest. On the nose, wow, it's not a typical Islay, guys. It's unpeated. So this is unpeated Bunna, unpeated Islay. Fresh, sweet, sherry forward. So this is sherry. I believe this has been matured most of its life in ex-bourbon and finished in sherry. So the sherry is very prominent. Big sherry forward. Sherry notes, raisins, figs, etc., etc., etc. Lovely and sweet. But it's not all about the sweetness. It's lovely and malty as well. It's malty. It's coastal. A little bit of seaweed, a little bit of salt. Very fruity though. There's some lovely fruits going on here. Some red fruit, some berry fruit, some dried fruit. All going on. Really engaging. So inoffensive on the nose. Such a wonderful nose. Let's see how the Deanston does. So the Deanston, yeah, that little bit darker. Lovely. Wow, rich. It's floral. So that's got a sweet. This is more a floral bouquet on the nose. Much more honey forward. That's more sherry forward. So this is ex-bourbon casks in this one. Yeah, so this is ex-bourbon, this one. But it's much more honeyed. The malty character's still there as well. That malty thing, this is a bit more malty, more cereal, a bit more biscuity. Definitely toffeed, vanilla'd. Has this lovely musty, dunnage, dusty, musty thing going on. A little bit of apple, a little bit of tropical fruit in this one. So there's a wee bit more. Wow. This is much sweet and fruitier. It's much more sherry forward. Which you would expect, because this one's ex-bourbon, so... Yeah, little spicy woody thing going on there. Spiced wood on the nose. Bit toffee, vanilla. Maybe some caramel, biscuity, cereal thing going on. That little bit of apple and tropical fruit. So, okay, guys, so let's... now we've nosed them, let's see how they taste. I'm going to start with the Bunna. Down the hatch, folks. Soft arrival, 46.3% gives it a nice arrival. Sherried, it's nutty. A little bit of nuttiness coming through there. Lovely sweetness. Very mouth-watering. Again, it's inoffensive. The maltiness carries through onto the palate. So it's malty. Not quite cereal, but there's a maltiness there. It's juicy. It's juicy raisins. Even border on the boozy raisin here. But that little bit of coastal thing comes in. The sea salt, the sea breeze, that little coastal thing that Isla delivers is certainly in here in this glass. But it's fruity. Again, heading towards the finish, it's a little bit more tropical fruit as well. But yeah, a little bit of salt. Picking a little bit of saltiness there, that coastal sea salt thing's there. Lovely. Who likes a Deanston and who likes a Bunnahabhain? Dive in and let me know. This Deanston, I think I have reviewed this before, guys. I've reviewed both before. I'll try and put links above to give you full reviews on them. But I think this Deanston, I remember it being much, much lighter than this. And I think when I reviewed this, it was probably the darkest Deanston I'd ever done. So, wow. So on this one, let's send it down the hatch, folks. Responsibly, of course. Again, it comes in soft. It's spicier on the palate than it was on the nose. Spiced oak, but it's mouth coating. Lots of vanillas, lots of toffees, lots of honey. Sticky toffee, sticky honey. The maltiness is still here. It was biscuity on the nose. It's now a wee bit more shortbread on the palate. Shortbread, even a little bit oaty, bordering on maybe some porridge. And there's a little salty thing going on as well. It's like a salted porridge rather than a sweet porridge. This is the sweet maltiness. This has got a more kind of savoury maltiness going on with this one. This is not the most, neither of them are the most complex whiskies in the world, guys. They're just great sipping whiskies. If you just want to sit down, spend some time and have a couple of drams, these are perfect for that. They're not going to test you, they're not going to challenge you. I think newbies can drink them. I think experienced whiskey heads can drink them. But let's do a little bit more of this one. So yeah, it's not a fruity dram. This is more a kind of savoury, toffee, fudgy, vanilled, honeyed whiskey. This is much more sweet and fruity, and that's the main difference between the two of them, guys. But heading into the finish of this one, it's dry, it's spicy, bit of spiced oak going on. It's a long finish. It's a little bit grassiness, a little bit of grassiness came in, a little bit outdoor. That malty shortbread's there on the end. And then there's a lovely, lovely little finish of pineapple and apple. A little bit of tropical thing going on. Absolutely wonderful. Two fantastic whiskies, guys. Now I have to pick a winner. Where do I go? Both fantastic. Both should be on everyone's shelves. And if I was to do a list of 12 fantastic whiskies for everyone, these would both be certainly on that list. So if they're not on your list and you've not tried Bunnahabhain 12, dive into the comments, guys, and let me know why you've not tried any of these. Yeah, super, super whiskies. Fruity, sherried, ex-bourbon finished in sherry. On today's note, guys, I'm going to score the Bunna. Although it's lovely, I'm going to score it 88 out of 100. But today I'm just liking the savouriness, the fudgy, shortbready, malty, dusty, musty dunnage thing from the Deanston 12. So I'm going to score the Deanston 12 today, 89 out of 100. But on any given day, guys, any one of these could be switched over. So that's those two compared, guys. If you've liked the video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And big thanks to all my Patreons. Big thanks to everyone who's watching. Thanks to everyone who's liked. Please share the video. It helps the algorithms. It helps us get the channel noticed. So other than that, guys, I'm Alan. I'm the Whiskey Friend. And until the next one, guys, as I always say, the pleasure is in the sharing. And don't forget to send some great whiskey straight in the hatch. Until the next time, guys, we'll see you soon.